Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown, but Officer Vanessa, FNAF is trending again. Oh no, wait, no. That means you can talk about security breach again. Yes, thank you, Freddy, I figured that out.
Hi, Editing Luna here. I just want to apologize in advance. Some of the parts of the following video are a little bit awkward, but all the theory content is there. I was just a little uncomfortable because my parents came home early, and I was filming where they could definitely hear me if they tried to listen, and I don't think they really want to hear about the plotline of FNAF. So if it's a little bit awkward at points, that's why, but I hope you still enjoy. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Mega Pizzaplex. If you're new here, hi, my name is Luna, and today we'll be discussing everyone's favorite killer family, the Aftons. But before we get into that though, you should press the subscribe button so that I can
always come back
into your YouTube recommended. You should also press like, or I'll show up at your house and white woman jump scare you. And yes, I'm aware that bit was cringe. However, statistically speaking, that's the best way to increase subscribers, so, you know... On to the theory. Security Breach, the most recent game in the beloved Five Nights at Freddy's series, opened up a whole new world for theorists to explore. However, none of those areas were explored because we went back to the same 4 characters. And as annoying as that is, it appears to have been somewhat the right move. So let's try and map out the story as logically as possible. Yes. Logically. FNAF 6, the pizzeria simulator, sees us to the end of the original 5 children and the other victims of William Afton. But coming into the world of the Mega Pizzaplex leaves us with quite a few unsolved questions, some of which are, where did William come from? Where did Gregory come from? And what is with all the Afton family imagery? And those are the questions that I plan to explain today. The first topic of discussion is how did Pipa Afton drag himself out of the pits of hell to torment us in this new game? Last we saw, he was suffering through his own personal purgatory in UCN, right? Well, wrong. In FNAF 6, we burned down the pizzeria with Afton inside, killing him once and for all. Or so we thought. Okay, I'm done being ominous, I'll actually explain it now. At the time, he was still very much trapped in the springlock suit, so when he burned, part of him fused to the electronic control panels. Then the pizzeria was abandoned until some money-hungry idiots dug it up. You know, as they do. Silver Parasol Games was hired by Fazbear Entertainment to make a VR game that poked fun at the rumors of terrible things that happened at their locations. Rumors. In the process, the game developers were sent a box of old animatronic parts, including the printed control board of one William Afton. The intent was to scan the code of the boards in order to save time with the developing of the game. However, in scanning Afton's panel, they uploaded a small part of his consciousness into the game, creating the anomaly, the glitch, Malhair. And yes, I know his name is Glitchtrap, but I will die on this hill, Malhair sounds so much better. The anomaly then infected one of the playtesters, resulting in an unknown incident that ended in a lawsuit that removed Silver Parasol Games from the project and sent development back to Fazbear Entertainment, the company that Ness, or Vanessa as she's more commonly known, works at. Vanessa then got her hands on the game and decided to play it. As it is shown through the Dreadbear DLC, that is us. We play as Vanessa in Help Wanted. We get infected with the glitch. Then we become Vanny. Just watch this clip from the ending of the DLC where the player character picks up the Vanny mask, then speaks to the Springtrap doll in a voice that sounds strikingly similar to Vanessa's.
Yes, I hear you. I know. No.
Oh, that's funny. Would you look at that? The voice line is credited to Vanny on the official IMDb page. We can then follow Vanessa through the events of Special Delivery by reading a series of emails sent by Lewis to a character known as Ness. She displays erratic behavior and a flip-flopping attitude towards everything. She searched things such as how to induce compliance in humans, suggesting that Glitchtrap was struggling to take control of her brain. Some further evidence to support Glitchtrap being in Vanessa's head is just to look at these 2 clips, one of Glitchtrap and one of Vanny. After all, Vanny did say, it was just a glitch, which is either one hell of a coincidence or some pretty clear proof. On top of that, if you beat the Princess Quest minigame, you meet a completely normal version of Vanessa who is not hellbent upon killing you, one that has been freed from the control of Glitchtrap. Look no further than this door you break down to beat Princess Quest and see how it bears a striking resemblance to the door Glitchtrap can trap Vanessa, the player character behind, in Help Wanted, meaning that Vanny/Vanessa have the watered-down version of William Afton using her head as a base of operations. Glitchtrap infected Vanessa like a computer virus, allowing him to return in the newest game. And that brings us to question number 2. Where did Gregory come from? All jokes aside, I understand the urge to link new characters to old ones, but I truly don't think that Gregory is a crying child. I do, however, think he's a robot. It doesn't matter how much adrenaline and sugar a kid is on, after what Gregory went through, there would be at least one broken bone or serious bodily injury. On top of that, the way Freddy comments that Gregory looks different now after getting the X-ray eye upgrade, perhaps the most damning piece of evidence is the way his vision distorts when Vanny approaches, similar to the way a TV screen would glitch out. So that still doesn't answer where he came from. Short answer, Vanessa built him. Long answer, the Silver Eyes books confirm the existence of hyper-realistic human animatronics that William Afton was capable of constructing. On top of that, one of the emails to Ness in special delivery calls into question her purchase of 3 lifelike human male rubber masks. That's hard to read. She also expressed an increased interest in IT, something that Lewis notes that he never knew she was into. But that poses the question of why William would have Vanessa build this child animatronic. Because it was meant to be a body for him. That's the reason it bears so much resemblance to Evan, because it's William as a little boy. That's why they're so hell-bent on catching him, so that William can finally have his own body again. That of a child, so he can better lure in victims. It explains why Gregory has no home to return to, and why he was in the Pizzaplex in the first place. But who knows? That could all very quickly be disproven when the DLC comes out next year. As for the last question, forgive me for the part 2 gimmick, but I have to keep your interest somehow. You know, click-through rate and stuff. But that will have to be saved for another video and another day. I just like to put a disclaimer out there. These are all just my theories that I came up with in my brain up here, so they're not canon. They could be, I don't know, but they're not officially canon, so please don't take them as the actual plot of the game, as they are just theories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed my really crappy Vanessa cosplay that I threw together in like 2 minutes. And this microphone that is definitely a flashlight. You should consider pressing like or subscribing, because, you know. Okay, I'll go now. And remember, that's just a game. A theory.